Page 4 of our Chapter 5 review. Okay, so this is a full-on proof, so it's going to be a little more involved. For A, we're going to calculate the length of each side, show that all the side lengths are different, then it's scalene. For B, we're going to calculate all the slopes and show that none of the sides have slopes that are negative reciprocals. So first we're plotting. Okay, just because you can see that it's scalene isn't enough. We have to actually perform the correct calculations, which is side lengths. So you're seeing that right now. I'm using Pythagorean theorem. I can get away with that when I state the change in y and the change in x. Doesn't matter which one you put where. It's your right triangle. That's going to be your hypotenuse, AB. Okay, square root of 85 for AB. Square root of 53 for AC. And we can just go ahead and say BC is 4 because it's perfectly vertical. We don't need Pythagorean theorem there. Okay, so it's scalene because none of the sides have the same length. Avoid saying because none of the sides are the same. Just say they have, make sure we're specifying what we did. We calculated side length, so none of them have the same side length. All right, part B, for a right triangle, we have to use slopes to decide if there's a right triangle or not. We haven't yet done Pythagorean theorem to show it's a right triangle. That is another option if your teacher shows you that method. I'm going to go with slopes though. It's quicker if your teacher shows you how to do Pythagorean theorem right now, but I'm not gonna. All right, so the slopes I'm going to calculate, and a vertical segment like BC is, we just have to know that, we have to memorize that it's undefined for the slope. Flat across is 0, straight up and down is undefined for slope. Okay, so there is no right angle because no two sides have slopes that are negative reciprocals. Okay, number 13, we're looking at an exterior angles theorem. So we have these two remote interior angles. Those two remote interior angles have to add up to the same measure as the one exterior angle. Okay, so we're going to get 9x minus 40 equals, 9x minus 60 equals 5x plus 12. Now we're just showing our algebra. Make sure you show your mechanics, how you get to x is 18. And now we're just going to sub in each of these angles. And we should watch out that whatever we get for these two adds up to that one exterior. So let's see. Yes, 35 plus 67 is in fact 102. So we did it. Okay. So that is it for page 4 of our review packet.